Danny, first of all, thank you for doing this, and congratulations on
thank you.
2024 Hall of Fame class.
Yeah, kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something that you ever like aspire to do, but it's still cool.
Well, especially growing up in Nebraska, playing for Chadron.
Yeah, it's, and I mean, the thing is, like, I wanted to do good. I wanted to be good, but like, I just never really had aspirations for anything individual award-wise. I mean, I'm playing a team game, 11 guys on the field. Me getting, say, this award, or I won 2 Harlon Hills, which is Heisman's in D2. Like, those are cool, but like, if I have terrible teammates, like, I'm not getting those. So I just never really had individual award like goals.
Even. And I respect what you're saying there.
Yeah.
But are you bringing a lot of your guys from Chadron here with you?
Oh gosh, yes. I mean, I see it as hopefully those guys, like my linemen, my receivers that blocked, right? Just anyone that was on my team. I hope they see it as kind of like their piece of it. I think it's really cool. Like, I feel like it's an honor. Like, this is definitely like as big of an honor as you can have in college football. But I'm not an idiot. Like, I know it wasn't all me. I know that however many 1,000 yards I ran for wasn't because of me. You gotta have good coaches. You gotta have good teammates. You gotta have good people to take care of you, like the trainers. I'm not gonna play dumb in that. Like, I know that they're as much the reason as myself.
Well, let's talk about some of your individual accolades.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Fine.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
So close to 8,000 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, NCAA's all-time leading rusher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever imagine growing up in Nebraska that this kid would end up doing what you did? I mean, not just at the college level, but then having an incredible NFL career after that, coming from a small school.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to be as good as I could be. I had a lot of confidence in my abilities, but I still just never, like, it was always like the next thing, like the next day, like be the best I can be the next day. And it wasn't ever about like, gosh, I'm hoping this week I get 5 touchdowns. Like, I never thought that way. I wanted to win a national championship. Didn't end up happening, but we had 2 of the best teams in Chadron history. And so my goal was, hey, how can I be the best teammate, and how can I be the best player I can be to help this team like succeed? And that was the focus.
Yeah, one of the things that I think is really cool about your induction into the Hall of Fame class this year is you were also a Campbell Trophy finalist. Mm-hmm. So you were the complete package. What advice, we have, 16 Campbell Trophy finalists here this year. What advice would you give to them?
Well, it makes me wonder if I have dirt on someone. You know, how did I get both? But honestly, like, my advice, I mean, and if anyone really wants my advice, but my advice would be just to work hard at everything you do. Sounds really stupid and basic, but every single day, just being the best that you can be. That's obviously in the classroom, because not everyone's playing in the pros. It's just the truth. And be the best that you can be in football too. Like, all the little details add up, and they add up for, I guess, for awards, but they add up for everything that you do in your life. Whether it's whether you're trying to be a doctor, you're trying to be an accountant, you're trying to do whatever. If you take care of the small details, you're going to succeed. And so I think that would probably be the biggest thing, is take care of the details and do the things that not everyone wants to do.
Is that the same advice you'd give 10-year-old Danny growing up in North Platte? Yeah,
I mean, it definitely is. But I think I already heard that from my dad. So like, I was fortunate that I didn't need someone to tell me that. I had such a good role model in him, and just explaining, or like just showing me how to act as a young man, and just like my character mattering, my integrity as a man. That's what matters. Football's fun, great game. I loved it. I played my tail off every single time I was out there. but there's more to life to that than football, and that's just the type of man you are, the type of dad you are, type of husband you are, and I'm very, very fortunate that I had an example like that, because I know some people don't, but I always tell people I had the cheat code with my parents.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Got me all emotional. Oh my gosh, that's just so special that you would say that about your dad. Is he still with us?
He is. He's here.
Good.
Both my mom and dad are. So.
Going back to looking at the sport of football and just what it has meant in your life. Obviously, it's been a catalyst for who you are now, where you are financially, maybe personally, professionally. But if you could dig inside your heart, what has this game meant to you?
A lot. I mean, it's not my life, but it was a huge part of it. A lot of the memories we have as a family. My dad was a coach growing up, teacher and a coach. So I mean, probably my greatest football memory is my brother and I. He was a senior, I was a sophomore. My dad was a receivers, DBs coach, and we made it to the state finals. Didn't win it, but it's okay. That might have been my, like, this is cool. Don't get me wrong, this is like sick. The Harlon Hill was like one really cool. I don't know if that'll ever, and scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl, awesome. I don't know if it'll ever take the cake from that experience I had my sophomore year of high school, playing with my brother, who ended up playing quarterback, and my dad, who was a coach, and my little brother was a ball boy. Like, that's the stuff that means a lot to me. The game of football, love it. I mean, I learned so many lessons. I obviously in college, but and then in the league, and it's just a dog-eat-dog world. Like, you can get fired any second, especially in my first 3-4 years of my career. It was like pins and needles, like stress. Wait until Tuesday at 4:30 because it means you're getting a paycheck that week. You learn a lot of stuff. You learn you learn to get through adversity. You learn how to deal with stress. I don't recommend trying to have that much stress, but you learn a lot of things. And then, I mean, during my career, my kids were born, all 4 of them. They don't all remember football, but probably 2 of them do. And so it was a big part of my life. Like, we still watch the NFL. We still watch college football because it wasn't our life, but it was the lifestyle we were in. So I resonate with those people.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.